I'm feeling all right. I had quite a scare. I lost all my baggage. I didn't even know if I was going to make it here on time. And my baggage still hasn't made it, my bike, my bags. But I just got email confirmation that it arrived in Vienna and should be on a shuttle out at 4 p.m. so I can start getting my head in the zone in the race because I think it's going to arrive tonight. I don't even have running shoes, so I was gonna do the swim basically in my underwear, and then try and borrow like one of these little scooters people are scootering around here on, and do it as a scooter ride, and then maybe I don't know, jog the run barefoot. Yeah. I mean, I had a poor bike there, and I'm going to redeem myself for that poor bike ride. And so, 100%, I look at this as a rematch and a second chance to show that I can compete with the best in the world. And so, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, for me, the swim is always the Achilles heel, and this year has been devoted to improving the swim, and I'm definitely improving the swim. So, I mean, putting all that effort into biking and running for 180K in a marathon takes so much away from your ability to improve the swim. So, that's been the focus for the year, and it's coming along. So, long story short, I'm definitely starting to consider the Hawaii race, and I mean, you never know when your last race is going to be, so it's difficult to take that one off the schedule when I know I've had swim improvements. So we'll see what happens. Still time to decide, what sort of the race plan is for the rest of the season. Yeah, I mean, it's coming along. You can never get down on yourself when you improve. Like in St. George last year, I was 4.5 minutes down to the front, and then this year I was 3 minutes and 9 seconds down to the front, which arguably was a better front of the race with guys who are still competing in the ITU, and some of the best swimmers in the ITU were there. So, I mean, you can't get down on that. Of course, I'm still a ways off the pace. Particularly, I mean, I need to get myself into that sort of second swim pack, and I was behind it. On the other hand, in Oceanside, I made that second swim pack. So I think that's how it goes from what I hear from guys who've improved their swim. Is sometimes you'll make the pack, sometimes you won't, and then over time you make the pack more and more, and then eventually you're certain you always make that pack. So I'm hoping that's the trajectory that I'm kind of on right now. Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, not only is it dead flat, it's also pretty much straight out and back. Go 45K out, turn around, and come back. So, all things as a guy who's done the vast majority of my training over the last 7 years on the trainer. In preparation for this race, I actually did venture outside for the last basically 3 weeks on the Ford test track back at my hometown. It's a 1 mile dead flat old test track for cars, and it's just a big oval. And so I've done a ton of riding, and I mean, 100% this favors big power, and if you have big power, then you're going to go fast on this course. There's no real need to think about watts per kilogram and that sort of thing. So definitely my kind of race. This is where I do my best in, absolutely.